So hello all, I'm Prajwal and I'll be presenting my project on market trend analysis today. So my project is titled Intelvest Analytics. Basically, the project is built in order to analyze your stock market portfolio. The system is capable of generating automated reports for your portfolio based on AI and internet search. It also relies on news that have come up with related to your assets, etc., and gives you a comprehensive understanding of everything that is going around your portfolio and the assets that it contains. So I'll start with the basics. So what I'm doing, so I have an automated portfolio analysis with AI powered insights. How I'm doing it is real time news analysis plus financial data that is coming from Yahoo Finance plus AI commentary that is generated with generative AI models, especially OpenAI GPT-4o model that I'm using. Next, why I'm doing this is because to eliminate the manual research and provide a forward-looking outlooks. So basically, when investors are worried about why market is falling or why my particular stock is falling, so instead of they going and looking into the product, actually, what I offer is an intelligent system that provides weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual reports to you over your email directly. Just you just need to attach or connect your portfolio system with our Intelvest platform, and what you all and you will continuously get reports. Every Sunday you will get a weekly report. Every week, every month end you will get a monthly report. Every quarter end you will get a quarterly report, and every year end you will get a annual report. Next, so the problem that we are solving is it takes hours of research per asset. That is to finding what might be happening and what might not. Plus, it requires a lot of intelligence in the domain. So you need to know what how actually things perform in the market. What are the factors that affect your stock, affect your assets, etc. And there is no automated solution to understand all of this. So we are offering that. Next, there is news overload. That is, there are too many news to analyze. No one can go through them manually and understand everything that is going around in that particular asset. So we have a AI system that autonomously goes through all the recent news about that particular asset, goes through the company page, etc., to check for any announcements, goes through the NSDL websites and all other websites to just scroll through the asset. And this is done per asset, and then the news are weighed based on the weight that you have in your portfolio to generate a portfolio level analysis for that. So what we offer is we offer an autonomous news analysis system, automatically researches each asset. We have real-time intelligence, so we have integrated Google search, DuckDuckGo search, Wikipedia, etc., to generate AI commentary. So we have OpenAI GPT powered insights and outlooks. We also have smart fallback systems, so multiple search providers with circuit breakers to ensure that the report doesn't fall back or doesn't have any major issues. So what core AI features we offer are we use Serper API to for Google search, DuckDuckGo search for internet search. We also use Yahoo Finance API to get real-time stock prices, etc., and to analyze their change, dividend announcements, announcements, etc., to go as context for the model while generating the commentary. Next, we have intelligent news processing. So what we do is we run asset-specific queries, asset as in stock or a mutual fund that is in your portfolio. We do recent news analysis, sentiment assessment, and outlook generation. So what happens is, along with this, we also pass our previous. Let's say you are generating a weekly report in the third week of the month. So what you do is you pass last 2 weekly reports as well in there as context to get more understanding of what happened earlier. So you don't need to go through too many news at a time because we can leverage the previous reports that we are running. So what is our technical architecture? Our technical architecture basically follows a fast API sequence that we have. So we have a fast API. So this is the generate page where you can come. So we have a fast API application where you can just come and upload your portfolio. We use fast API and HTML page to just simply upload. Users can also optionally sign up. So sign up and keep their portfolio uploaded with us. So they get this monthly, quarterly, yearly reports on their email. And yeah, currently there is no fees, obviously, but we can include it as we go ahead. We use OpenAI GPT and AutoGen agent. So we are using AutoGen to generate our analytic. We are using agentic platforms. So we have multiple agents that are running. I'll just go through the agents that we have. So we have multiple AI agents that we have. So we have agents for so there are multiple things. So we have agent to analyze news, we have agent to analyze the dividends, we have agents to analyze perform Google search, internet search. We so these are all fallback functions, and we have to generate asset commentary, basically understanding all the financial changes that we have. Then we have generate portfolio summary agent. Then we have market sentiment analysis agent. Then we have market sentiment analysis. We also have macroeconomic update. So what this macroeconomic update means is that apart from your portfolio, what is all going in your in the market that your portfolio belongs to. Let's say you are in Indian setting. So what how geopolitics or some trade talks are affecting your market in general and not only your portfolio. So this means, so we have all these agents that are working for us to generate the asset commentary. Yeah, and let us talk about the inputs that our system accepts. This is the portfolio JSON that I'm expecting. Before that, let me just tell you how it works. Basically, you upload this portfolio, convert it to a JSON. So I expect some things in it. So portfolio ID, user ID, I can obviously generate them on my own at the system, but currently we are accepting them as provided. We have assets. So assets, currently using the US stocks because it is quite simpler to get news and data for US stocks, but we can easily scale it for our Indian solution. So here are some sample stocks for each stock. For each asset, I'm expecting its symbol, the type, whether it's an equity, a mutual fund, what is your purchase date, what is your weight, basically what is the weight that it comprises of your portfolio. So sometimes what happens is weight, it changes day by day because each day the prices fluctuate. So we also take this purchase date and buying price to quantity and buying price to make sure we keep up with the updated weight. So this is how you expect the portfolio to be. So what happens is the user has to come to our platform, upload his portfolio, and wait for some time to get real time insights on his portfolio. Actually, it takes quite a while to generate this report because it goes through too many sources to analyze and generate a report. It might take around 10 to 15 minutes to generate one weekly report, but yeah, that's about it. So I have already set a process to run, and this is how it is running. So you can see all these agents being called. Google search functionality is working. For example, executing function Google search. You can see input queries, query equal to Apple's stock performance. So, and these tools are called autonomously by the AI agents that we have created. So all these queries that you are seeing, Apple recent news, they are all dynamically generated by our AI agents to think of, and this is the result that we are getting. So this artificial intelligence semiconductor stock will join Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, etc. The 2 trillion club, and all this news is being fetched, and based on these news, we are generating the final report. To generate this report, what we are doing is, and along with report, we obviously generate a lot of other stuff like charts and graphs to explain it. So I'll jump right into the output of how a report looks like. So this is how a report looks like. I have also created a small logo, and this is a monthly performance analysis of my portfolio. So first, let me show you how my input portfolio looks like. So I have a few stocks in my input portfolio. So I have Apple. Let's say I have 100 quantity, and we have more. We have Microsoft, we have Amazon, we have Google, etc., with their respective quantity. We have Meta as well. So what happens is the portfolio. So here is the analysis that it generates. So first thing that you see is portfolio summary. The portfolio delivered a solid overall return of 2.41% during the monthly period from July 29 to August. And so these all numbers are dynamic based on your assets, based on the current market situation. This number are coming up. It is immediately out benchmarking them against the their NSEs, BSEs, basically the Nifty 50 and Sensex, that is S&P 500 and Nasdaq. It is comparing it against them. We also have key performance insights. So these are all AI generated. So nothing is hard coded. Nothing is mm, you know made up here. The top performing asset was Apple with a return of 9.22%, etc. You go down and find key market drivers, etc. Then market outlook. Given the current data and recent news, the market remains cautiously optimistic but sensitive to information and monetary policies development. So this is all coming from the geopolitical news analysis that are happening. Next, we have market comparison. So we are comparing our assets to how markets are moving. We also have dynamic sector allocation. So based on the stocks that we have mostly technology stocks. So it is showing around 50% of stocks are technological. Next, we have communication services, etc. Next, we have asset correlation, performance attribution. So these all charts are generated from by code dynamically. Then we also have rolling performance analysis, Federal Reserve policy, trade policy, US economic change. These things are dynamically populated based on the research that is coming up. So here is the portfolio holdings. Then we have like whatever the holdings are. So we have Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta, their quantity, weight, return, and contribution. Next up, we have commentary and analysis for each one of individual asset that the person holds. So you can see there is Apple analysis, its price history, how it is moving. So it has rocketed recently. It is showing that. We also populate recent news and its headline here. So recently news about that particular article and its headline. Then finally we have analysis summary that is coming up. So in Outlook, we basically recommend should you hold, should you buy, what should be your sell price, what should be your buy price, etc. Next, you have Microsoft analysis, Microsoft Corporation, etc. I mean, same commentary generated. So for Microsoft, we have more news, so which are populated here. So and you can see the dates. So these are all pretty recent dates that are here. Next, we have Amazon, Meta, and all these stocks have their own commentary, etc. So there are a few edge cases to the system as well. So what happens is sometimes currently our data that we have is uh, coming from reliable sources. However, the news can be flawed, news can be fake, and can be rumored as well, which can lead to wrong analysis. Point number two is we are currently only focused on the US market because the data source is pretty vast for that and scarce for other sources like India and other companies, but we can definitely switch to those. One more edge case that this problem statement won't be able to solve is some internal discussions that are happening in the company which are not public yet. So obviously those changes would not be able to capture, will not be able to be, the system wouldn't be able to capture those kind of changes here. Okay, so that's it for my demo. Thank you so much for being there.